All right, we are live from the Twisted Side. Okay, before we start, I want to say why I don't do much live stuff, and there's a reason why. When I built this game room, it didn't have I didn't think about having its own cable provider for internet, a wire ran up here or whatever. I have my router inside the house, and this is all ran on freaking Wi-Fi. So the quality of the Wi-Fi will jump up and down all the time, and that's why I don't do much live stuff. Because right now you can probably hear my voice very well, and it's clear, but my lips are probably flying all over the place, so there's just no point doing live stuff all the time because it just looks weird. But if you can hear my voice, then that's good. But if you can hear me fine, make a comment or something, and then we can get started with this live feed. So first off, what I wanted to do is, maybe not many of you know. What's up, man? Glad you can make it. I think there's only 2 viewers on here, but that's okay. I don't care if I have 0 viewers. I'm just here to have a good time. Anyways, I have a list of stuff I want to go down, and y'all can jump in anytime if y'all have any questions about the game room or the future of it or blah, 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 and then I'll cut myself off and answer your questions because it's about you, not me. So, not many people may know, but they're making a new Mortal Kombat movie. Well, it's actually already done. And I didn't even know this, and they've been working on it for, I think, the last year or 2. And right now it's titled, Mortal Kombat 2021. So, it's supposed to come out in 2021, January, I think, right now, but maybe the coronavirus might jump it back a little bit. I'm not really sure, but a friend told me about it, and I was like, no shit, new Mortal Kombat's coming out. That's great, because I enjoyed the first one, the first Mortal Kombat movie, and I was 15 years old when that happened. That was a great movie, and then they made Mortal Kombat 2, and that movie was kind of, I don't know, that was kind of shitty. Game Tech UK, ooh, United Kingdom, huh? Oh, I'm doing good, man, doing good. Lon Chaney 1, good evening, man. But yeah, we're talking about a new Mortal Kombat movie coming out. It's supposed to come out 2021, so that'll be exciting. They actually have I think all Asian actors in this one, and I think there might be a few white dudes in there, and then the Jax, of course. But so that's something to look forward to. It's a new Mortal Kombat movie, and it's actually going to be rated R with fatalities. So there's no trailers though for the movie yet, and it's like real. It's almost like they're being like Rockstar Games, with GTA 6. They're not leaking out nothing. I mean, don't really know much about it, but it's rated R, and there's going to be fatalities in the new movie. So we finally get that, and that's good because, the first ones, I mean, it's a Mortal Kombat movie. So why isn't there blood flying all over the place and I don't know. First Mortal Kombat movie was good. The second one, it sucked. There's too much CGI, and it was just a bunch of BS. But like I said, beginning of the video, if the video is a little choppy and my lips are flying this way when the sound's flying this way, I explained it that how I have my system hooked up. It's all ran on Wi-Fi. So it goes up and down, up and down. It's not wired. And I'll talk to you a reason why later about that. But where's the wife? She's in the house. Locked down over here. It's okay. I still have to work. So I'm one of the ones that have to still go to work in this BS, so I don't get to stay home and just chill like a lot of people, but at least I still get paid and everything. But okay, number 2 is GTA 6, Grand Theft Auto 6. You know, I don't know if y'all watch a lot of YouTube or whatever, but there's this one guy called Boss FTW, and I think that dude's just I don't know, that dude's just a bunch of BS. Because he'll come out with almost a video every day saying, hey, new leak or this and that, and it's just garbage, you know. And then another thing is IGN. They said they came out with a video, I want to say a couple weeks ago or a month, and they were saying that, you know, Rockstar Games just now started making, they're in the early develop of making GTA 6, which that's also probably a bunch of BS, because I want to say they probably been working on the game since probably 2015, I would say. I would think so. But that's just my, let's see. I personally think that Grand Theft Auto 6 will probably come out maybe 2021, 2022, you know, 2022 or 2021. That's when I think they're going to announce it. You know, because, you know, there's been rumors that Rockstar hasn't even showed a trailer or even talked anything about Grand Theft Auto 6 because they were waiting for PlayStation 5 and the new Xbox Series X to drop. And, you know, and another thing is Rockstar Games, they have a very close relationship to Sony. So they would probably have a timed exclusive for some things over the Xbox, I believe. So anyways, I think Grand Theft Auto 6 will be out in probably 2021 or 2022. That's when I think they're going to drop it. And maybe we'll get a trailer once the PlayStation 5 drops. Maybe even one this year. Who knows? What do you think the next wave of arcade cabinets will be? Man, that's a company, dude, that I don't know. I made a video before what I would like to see. You know, I'm really irritated with Arcade 1UP right now, to be honest with you, because, you know, when the company first came out with the cabinets and everything, you know, I bought, you know, 5 of them, and they were all full price and stuff. You know, the Street Fighter 300, the Mortal Kombat 2, the Pac-Man, and everything like that. And then, you know, on each, well, like in the Golden Tee, I still have the Golden Tee and the Rampage, but when the Golden Tee came out, and the wife bought it for me for $500, a week later it was $400. That pissed me off, you know, because, you know, she lost $100, you know, and, oh, man. And, you know, honestly, a lot of people are getting pissed off about Arcade 1UP, whether they want to, you know, believe it or not. You know, even the fanboys are out there pissed off at Arcade 1UP because, you know, you spend all this money. And just like the Star Wars, when it first came out, $500, and then they bring out a sit-down one, you know, and it's $500. You know, I don't know. But what are they going to bring out next? I don't know, you know. I know the pinballs are coming, but I don't know when. You know, this coronavirus crap has messed up a lot of stuff. So, you know, I don't know if their warehouses are starting back up or not. I mean, I had a friend, he's in the military, and I forgot where he lives. He don't live in the States. But he was one of the first ones that pre-ordered for the Burger Time, and he never got it. They canceled his order, and that was pretty crappy. So I don't even know if everybody's got their cabs on the burger time. Now the NBA Jam, it's saying what? It's coming out June or July or something. And who knows if they're still gonna, make that date. But I don't know. I don't know about the pinballs. I would think if the pinballs are coming out, possibly maybe winter, fall, maybe. Father's Day is the so-called release for pinball. Maybe. We haven't really got that much information from Arcade 1-Up. They don't really make any posts anymore. Now they just show pictures of people's game rooms, and that's about it. So I don't know about Arcade 1-Up. Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, that'd be a cool game. Did Beavis and Butthead though? They didn't have an arcade though, did they? Version? I don't think they did. So I don't know if Arcade would do that. Arcade 1-Up would do that. Now another subject is PlayStation 5. I'm pinball will be Q4. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that too. The next big thing is PlayStation 5, And I said this in one of my past videos, what not many people, even though it's different categories, if Arcade 1-Up would have got all these cabs out during the summer before all this coronavirus crap, it would be smart, because let's just say if these got pushed back and they started to come out in the winter, I mean, then you're messing with PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. And even if you don't want to believe it or not, I think that would hurt Arcade 1-Up a little bit, I mean, and don't ever expect there to be anything with Nintendo on Arcade 1-Up. Don't expect that. I talked to somebody like that, and, they said they were pretty much, kicked to the curb, You gotta think about it though. When Nintendo comes out with a game like, say, Animal Crossing, okay? Well, they already sold 13 million copies of that, okay? And that almost comes out to, if it were just going off the prices, it was like $800 million they made just off that one game, I mean, so they don't need the money. I've never played a PlayStation, just the Nintendo, when it came out. Are you hiding under a closet? But back on the PlayStation 5, though, I'm very excited for that system. I've always been a PlayStation dude. I like all their exclusives and all the great games they come out with. And they know how to market stuff. Like, Microsoft has already showed the system, and showed all the specs and stuff. And PlayStation's just stringing everybody along, building the hype up. And believe it or not, they are building the hype up, because we haven't even seen the freaking thing. They just showed us a controller, which, I don't know. Not many people like that controller, but I think it's pretty cool looking. We'll just have to see when we put it in our hands. But, so PlayStation 5, I'm excited for that. I'll probably get an Xbox Series X2, and hopefully they'll come out with a new Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct, okay? Because we need a Killer Instinct. It's one of my main fighting games. Yeah, I agree. I agree that PlayStation's always been better. They won this generation. I know that they didn't do real good with the PlayStation 3 compared to the Xbox 360. Microsoft kind of won that, but Sony, they came back and they were ready. But I think it'll be the same this go around too. I think Sony is, just playing around with people's minds right now, and when they announce it, they're gonna really know what they're doing. So, you know. Oh, and the next subject we already talked about. Somebody talked about it. Arcade went up. You know, I'm still on the fence of getting a NBA Jam. You know, I don't know. I'm starting to, you know, buy all these real arcades. You know, and you know, there's a few NBA Jam cabinets available to buy, the original ones around me, but you know, the prices that some of the people are asking are a little pricey, and it's probably because the arcade won up NBA Jam, you know, and they're trying to, you know, I don't know. There was one for like $2,900. I think another one was like $3,400. Like, good God, you know, $3,400 for an NBA Jam original cabinet. That's a little pricey. They ain't worth that much. I don't care who you are. They just don't go for that much. So they probably don't really even want to sell it anyways. What about at games? Honestly, I really don't keep up with at games. You know, no diss to them. I just when they brought the first machine out, I just didn't like it. You know, it was ugly, and I just didn't give it a chance. You know, so that's that on the at games. You know, some people like them, some don't. You know, if I was not to pick a real arcade machine, you know, my next to go from a non-arcade machine is a Rec Room Masters cab like I got, you know, running on a Raspberry Pi 3B Plus or whatever the hell that's called. I mean, because I got 24,000 games on there, you know, on that cabinet. And if you see my past video of the review on the Rec Room Masters Junior Gameplay Junior cab or whatever, I mean, that has every game that, you know, Arcade 1-Up was trying to bring out or has brought out. I mean, it has them all, you know, and it don't have the side artwork of the NBA Jam and or the 4 players and stuff, but I mean, almost everything is in there. I mean, there's like 3,000 or 4,000 arcade games just on that, and then you got, you know, your Super Nintendo and, you know, all your other systems on there. But I don't know. Mobile Gaming King. Mario crawled like a baby so Flappy Bird could fly. What the hell are you saying? Chris, what are your thoughts on the future of virtual reality? I thought the PS5 was going to focus more on VR, but it's looking like that's not the case. Honestly, I think that once the system releases, once they drop the PlayStation 5, I think they're going to come out with the new the VR for the PlayStation, the you know, the upgraded, jacked up one. Because I mean, there's been a lot of rumors and stuff that, you know, it's going to be more higher end, and then I heard some rumors of it being, well, I don't believe this, but wireless. I don't believe that unless you got some big ass 20-pound battery on the sucker. Then yeah, maybe. But you know, I think there's going to be a new VR for the PlayStation. Don't know why Xbox never came out with one. I guess they just don't care. But I have the PlayStation VR for the PS4, and I like it a lot. I can only play an hour though, because then I'll start getting, you know, seasick and crap. But one of my favorite games was Everybody's Golf VR. That was pretty good. One of the last courses I played on it was like a dinosaur course, and you know, I was lining up about to putt, and I freaking jumped because a damn Tyrannosaurus Rex came up behind me and was, you know, screaming at me or whatever, and I looked back and I'm like, damn, you know, I was looking up and stuff. That's an incredible game on the VR. Have you tried the Oculus Quest? No, I haven't tried any of their VR systems for the PC. Like I said, I'm not really I'm not too big on the VR because it makes me sick for about it. After I'm playing for about an hour on it. So what's up, Bozo? This channel will be huge someday. Yeah, I don't know. If any of my followers on here, know Retro Ralph, cool friend of mine, and he does a lot of arcade 1-up mod tutorials and all that BS. It's funny because we started our channel pretty much at the same time. I think we started. Let's see. I started September 2018, and I want to say he started a month after, okay? And I think I'm at 2,800 subscribers, and this fool is up 28,000 subscribers, I'm like, really, dude? I started a month before you, but you're like 50 times more. But you don't have more arcade machines than I do. But yeah, hopefully the channel will be big someday, but if I can get 1,000 subscribers, each year, that's cool, but we're almost up to 3,000. When I get 3,000 subs, I'm going to do a giveaway, 3,000 sub giveaway. Should I buy a Star Wars arcade 1-up for $50? Man. Dude, if you can find an arcade 1-up for $50, I'm going to tell anybody, you might as well buy it, because they used to be 500, and I think then they dropped it to 400 or something. If you can find a Golden Tee for $50, buy it. If you find a Street Fighter 2 arcade 1-up for $50, buy it. Because hell, I bought all mine for, I think I had since I had 7 machines, I want to say that was about $2,500. And you can buy 7 machines now if you can get them all for $50 a piece for under, $400. So that's a shot in the chest right there, dude. Yeah, don't ask that question again. Okay? If anyone finds an arcade 1-up at your Wally World for $50, buy it. Yes, it's worth $50. It is. Hell, you can sell that thing on Facebook for Marketplace for probably $100, $150. Make a profit. But I don't want you to do no scalping and crap. Let's see. I'm losing y'all in these comments. Yeah, I'm not a Star Wars fan either. Hold on, this is very rare, but it's my daughter calling me. Hello? Hey, I'm on YouTube live. I got you on the phone live.
Okay, cool. Where's the other spatula? There, the big one. Where's the little one?
It should be in the dishwasher.
Oh.
16-year-olds. Okay, all right, love you, bye. Don't ever interrupt again, woman. Just kidding. Family. Yeah, so like you said, a Star Wars $50. If you don't like Star Wars, I don't care if you like Star Wars, okay? Go get it for $50, okay? Go get it for $50. And then later on, if somebody's looking for one, well, some for $75, and you can go buy a Happy Meal or something, dude. Yeah. New update from GameStop. NBA Jam coming out June 11th. Yeah, I didn't see that update. I'm still on the fence of it, though. I'm really still on the fence of it. Somebody beat me on Star Wars Cab 30 minutes ago for $50. I was 5 minutes late. Yeah, that's a bitch, yeah. I'm gonna tell you something else too that'll hurt all y'all's feelings. What I missed out on in a few minutes. What's your most cherished memory going up in the golden era of video games, 86 to 94. Give me my Friday night in the late 80s with a collection of Nintendo games. Well, first off, I was born in 1980. So I'd have to go in the 90s. I know in 85 I got my first NES. And, you know, my grandma bought me that or whatever, and I was playing Duck Hunt. Love that. Graphics were HD back in the day, man. God, I can't even look at some of those graphics these days. My most cherished memory, though, probably growing up was, since my mom worked at the post office, I would always go over to my grandma's house, and she would take me to, you know, arcades and stuff. And, you know, even when I was probably, you know, 7, 8 years old, I'd be in the arcades. You know, I can't remember some of the arcade machines in the 80s. But what was awesome about my grandma was that when a new game came out and I was at school or something, she would be waiting when the store opened, going to the arcades. And, you know, I mean, she pretty much got me into gaming, to be honest with you. And now look where we are, you know. And I never knew I was going to own a Killer Instinct 1, a Killer Instinct 2 arcade machine that's sitting, you know, 10 feet away from me. So that's very exciting. That's why those mean so much to me, because, you know, she used to take me to the mall or whatever, and, you know, I'd play the arcades. So it's a memory of her, and because she's not around no more. And I never knew I was going to have an Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 dedicated cap too. You know, that I got 3 or 4 months ago. I can't remember. But yeah, that's a good question. Oh man, these are really coming up. Did you ever start selling any of your duplicates on eBay? No. I want to say I had a few games that were duplicates, but I might have sold some on eBay. But I usually don't sell much. I usually just buy everything. Yeah, go buy it tomorrow if you get any of you get arcade 1-ups for $50. Kiss my ass, okay? Because I paid full freaking price. Do you have some collections of arcades? GameStop sent me an email for the update since I was the first person to pay off my cap. I don't know what you're talking about, bozo. Yeah, it is amazing. My grandma always took me to the arcades, and, you know, Tilt, Aladdin's Castle, some of the names. I mean, there's just no arcades anymore, like in malls and stuff, you know. They all went out of dang business. And then you got Dave and Buster's, you know, for this generation of gamers, you know, where you get stupid tickets and stuff. I just hate, I don't like that kind of crap. You know, I like the real stuff. I do have some retro arcades locally that are open, like Cidercade and a few others, but hopefully they don't go under because of this coronavirus, because there's a lot of arcades that I've seen in the DFW area going out of business because of the coronavirus. I mean, hell, you can see their arcade machines they're trying to sell on Facebook Marketplace, which sucks. You're spoiled, twisted. I guess. Star Trek, huh? Arcade machine simulator sit-down versions. I hope you're talking about an arcade 1-up, because boy, if you're talking about original, man, whoo, that would be heavy. That'd be heavy. Do you ever have to pinch yourself? I would, with all those cool arcades that you have in that killer room. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty shocked what I got. I just been super lucky, you know. I mean, the price is not the problem on some of these arcades. it's finding them. I got lucky on Killer Instinct 1 arcade because, I mean, hell, that thing's still running on the original hard drive to it. It doesn't have the SD card that Nintendo came out with later when the hard drives went out. I mean, that sucker is still running on the hard drive, and you can hear that damn thing. Killer Instinct 2, I found that one in Houston, and like I said, I got lucky on that. But the one that I really got lucky on, though, was the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. I've been looking for one for about 2.5 years. In every Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 arcade machine I came across was just trash. I mean, they were just junk, you know. So I finally got lucky, and somebody it was either on my YouTube or Instagram told me about a few that was on eBay. So I went on there. I mean, I looked before, but I went on eBay at that time, and one was 20 miles from me over in Dallas. I was like, holy crap. You know, he was pricey on it. He wanted $2,000 for the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, but it's all original. And I mean, it is in mint condition. I mean, mint condition. And all the side art is perfect. And I mean, everything's perfect on that thing. But what's even cooler about mine is it has the original boards in it from Mortal Kombat 2 and Mortal Kombat 1. And of course, the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 board in it. So it has 3 boards in my Ultimate Mortal Kombat arcade. So I just, to switch the games, I just unplug and I take the unplug from one board to the other, and then, you know, cut it on. Mortal Kombat 2 will come on, and then Mortal Kombat 1 and Ultimate, you know. But it's all original boards. It's all 3 games on there. So I was very lucky for that one. You know, like I said, it's a little pricey, but, you know, I don't think you're going to find another one that's that mint around, because that's probably the hardest Mortal Kombat arcade machine to find. So let's move on. We're getting back here. Free play, I hope, stays open. Yeah, we'll see. I know they were hurting bad, more than Cidercade, because, you know, the Cidercade owner, I think he's a millionaire, and he, you know, he owns the cider company, so Cidercade will be okay. But Free Play, their problem, I think, where they got themselves in a bind was they opened one, and then, you know, a year later, then they opened another one, and then this past year or two, hell, they opened 2 more, so they had like 4 of them around the DFW Metroplex. So, I mean, I think they're hurting, but we'll see. I mean, we'll see. Texas is pretty much opening back up, you know, even though I think it's kind of crazy. So we'll see. Thank you, Rockstar Authority. I love your vids. You deserve way more subscribers. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing wrong on this channel. I think one of my problems is my channels. I have too much variety on this channel, and, you know, I think that kind of, in my mind, kind of hurts it, because some people's channels is just dedicated to certain things, like Retro Ralph, dedicated to straight up arcade machines, you know. And then you got people that, you know, their channel is straight up Call of Duty videos, or, you know, everybody has their niche, and I'm kind of like, you know, freaking everything, you know, arcades, retro consoles, modern consoles. I mean, I'm just all over the place, and I think that's what hurts this channel the most, but I don't know, that's my opinion. I don't know. Making a Double Dragon collection later this year. Wow, that would be pretty dope. What's your next arcade in your man cave? Well, let's see. there's a story behind that. Okay, so I got KI1, KI2, Ultimate, Mortal Kombat 4, and then I got Cruising USA, my wife's Guitar Hero, a Golden Tee 2020, and then 2 arcade 1-ups now, Rampage and Golden Tee. The next game, arcade game on my list was actually from Sega. It was Virtual Fighter 1 and Virtual Fighter 2. I've been interested in those for a while, and there's been a lot of them for sale, but people are asking stupid prices, like $2,500, for a Virtual Fighter 1, and it ain't worth that. But yesterday on Marketplace, I was talking to a guy, and a listing came up. This fool had a Virtual Fighter 1, but it needed a flyback on the monitor, so I would have had to get that fixed. And then he had a Virtual Fighter 2 working. So he had both machines that I needed, right? And he wanted $800 for them, right? And I'm like, damn, $400 a piece? That's a great price, dude. And he was in Dallas. And we were talking for a little bit. I was just trying to get more info and stuff. And then, about an hour later, when I made up my mind, the listing went off. And I'm like, hello, did you sell these or not? And after about 2 hours later, he responded, and he said, no, I haven't sold them. I was like, well, then why do you take the listing off, though? I may be interested, and never heard back from him again. It's like, damn. So, those are probably the two that I don't really care for Virtual Fighter 1, but Virtual Fighter 2, yeah, that was a good game. That was a good arcade game. I really liked it a lot. But, yeah, so we'll talk about something else that goes with that too in a little bit. I missed out on the $50 arcade 1-up, but I got the Animal Crossing Switch and Tony Hawk skateboard coming out in September. Wreck-It Ralph, you can kiss my ass. And I'll tell you why you can kiss my ass, okay? Because I knew Tony Hawk, the remake was coming out, 1 and 2. It was earlier last week when they regular for $40, but I mean the skateboard deal is cool. But that brings me on another subject, though. I'm starting to get done with collector's editions and stuff because we buy the games to play them, right? And there's some awesome collector's editions out there, but sometimes I wonder, why the hell do I need that Call of Duty collector's edition with the damn night vision helmet for? To put on a shelf. I guess you can say the same things with damn, box games and graded games I got too. But I don't know, the collector's editions, now, I will buy a Grand Theft Auto collector's edition, Grand Theft Auto 6, 7, 8, 20, 30, Grand Theft Auto 100, because that's different. That's where my heart is on the Rockstar Games, Grand Theft Auto. That's my company and that's my game right there. But yeah, collector's editions, sometimes it's just, don't really need it, I need to get a real arcade. I'm just afraid it won't fit through a door in my house. Is that a big issue? Actually, if you have a normal door to your house, an arcade will fit in there. A Mortal Kombat will fit in there. A Killer Instinct will fit in there. Hell, this big ass Guitar Hero I got will fit in there. They're made to fit in regular sized doors. Unless if you get some crazy sit down racing one, then those actually come apart and they might or might not fit through the door. But like midway cabinets, like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, and all that crap, they'll fit through normal doors. It just depends what game you're talking about. Let's see. see what else we got. We got a lot of people coming here. I have 6 arcade 1-ups and at Games Legend. Wonder if I can get a real arcade through a standard. Oh, okay, I already answered that. Arcade 1-up needs a WrestleFest, but what games could they add with it? I don't know. They need a wrestling game. It would be awesome to have a WrestleFest or a wrestling game. Hell, they need a racing game. One thing that wears me out about Arcade 1, it's not a shot to them, but I'm just pissed off about it, is, they need to forget all this Pac-Man shit, okay? All these Pac-Man they came out with the first Pac-Man, and then they came out with the damn cocktail that had the Pac-Man, and then they got a wood grain Pac-Man. They just need to leave that Pac-Man crap alone. Leave it alone. I know these arcade 1-ups, they're for, retro type gamers, but like new age gamers, they probably don't even know who the hell Pac-Man is, They just need to get rid of the Pac-Man crap and let's move on to, some better stuff. The problem is, though, the reason why they're coming out with all these retro games on arcade 1-ups is because that's their system in that cabinet can't power that many games. You know what I mean? They got to power these old games. You're not gonna power some higher end game on there. So they need to update their stuff, but then the price will go up, and I don't want to hurt many people's feelings on here, and don't unsubscribe what I'm about to say, but I talked to a lot of people that, are pretty high up in the gaming ranks and stuff. And they kind of have the same thought as me, that I don't really see Arcade 1-up being around that much longer. They're really shooting the games out, but they're running out of stuff. They're not going to get no Nintendo for nothing. They're just not going to get Nintendo for nothing. And I don't know, but I don't see them lasting that long, because they're losing a lot of business, because you're pissing off your customers that were around to the beginning, that gave faith in you and spent their money with you, but then you discount that shit for $50, which I ain't hating on. I'm just saying, you can't bring, Nintendo or Sony cannot bring a console system out. Let's just say they brought a PlayStation 5 out for $500, okay? They can't bring that shit out, and 2 months later, they drop the price to $350. You're going to piss a lot of people off, I think they're going to lose a lot of business, because whoever runs that company, man, they just jump back and forth the prices. Nobody knows anything, and golly. So I don't think Arcade 1-up will be around past probably 2022. I really don't think so. I kind of get the hint, because they're coming out with all these, these redesigned cabs with the same games, and, recycling stuff. Why would you come out with a 40th anniversary Pac-Man when you came out with another one? They're just milking the money. So I don't know. They kind of upset me with that. Yeah, Free Play has way too many locations. And another thing is, is the owner of Free Play, he's an asshole. You go to Free Play or whatever YouTube channel or whatever the owner is, he's just an asshole. He just dogs and talks shit. He's one of the ones that talks a lot of shit about Arcade 1-ups, because, I guess maybe he thinks it's a threat or something. I don't know. but I don't really like that guy. I never went to a free play, but I have went to Cidercade, and I've met the owner, and they are super, super nice. So I like Cidercade. How much do you want for my Cruisin' USA arcade? $0. I'm not gonna sell it because I bought it for $100, and I think I put $140 in it to fix the monitor and a few other things, and it runs great. It's a great machine, so not for sale. You're not doing anything wrong. A lot of people are sellouts and kiss retailers' asses for freebies and lie about reviews. Yeah, I agree with you, Agent Hook. And I can confirm that. A lot of reviewers that do arcade one-ups have got them for free. Now, I won't say that on mine because I did not. I paid and I've actually showed receipts in my past videos. But a lot of them get free machines, and they're told what to say. And that's been confirmed by somebody that's done it before. Me, I'll be blunt. I'll tell you if it's a piece of shit or not. Just like, for example, the Street Fighter 2, when I first got it, super awesome, right? Super awesome. Street Fighter 2 arcade one-up. And a year later, it was a piece of junk. Because the controls were a piece of junk. Now, I never changed out the controls or anything, but they were just wiped out. I couldn't do fireballs, uppercuts. I mean, it was just wild, So, I'll be blunt, My only problem with your channel is video length. On some are way too long. I enjoy them, but others might not watch such long videos. Well, it depends on some of my videos, If I'm like doing like a gameplay or a big, review on it, that, yeah, it might be an hour long or something. But most of my videos I try to keep, between 10 to 20 minutes and try not to go past that. But sometimes I just get carried away. Is your Dave and Buster's back open or still closed? I don't know if they're open, to be honest with you. I really don't know. Yeah, a lot of people like that. Well, it ain't Killer Combo voice logo, Ultimate Combo. On the intro of all mine. That's kind of my slogan, since it's my favorite fighting game. When I start up a video, the little intro, whether it be the 20-second intro or the 4-second one that I've been doing, when my logo comes up, it says Ultimate Combo. From Killer Instinct 1. So, yeah. I love the sound of that. Numbers will come. Just keep doing your thing. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, subscribers have climbed a little bit in the last few months. I've seen a steady, I'm thinking I get maybe 10 new subscribers per day. I'm thinking it's been jumping. I've been looking at it, so yeah. You need a light gun. Well, somebody's making a light gun that actually are for flat screens. I forgot. I think it was on a startup website or whatever. But yeah, they're making some light guns for modern stuff. They're a little pricey though. Now you need a Dance Resolute. Dude, that machine's too damn big. I ain't gonna bring that upstairs. Yeah, the Virtual Fighter 1, Virtual Fighter 2, that was a good deal. $800 for both of them, but he never hit me back up, so whatever. Yeah. Yeah, most people, they like freebies from these companies, I mean, I'd rather just buy the stuff and be honest with you. I don't want some company telling me to, what to say. Hell with them. I actually was contacted by, I forgot what company it was. It was a few weeks ago, or it was some network or some turds or whatever. They wanted to help my channel out, and they wanted to, set up a video conference or something, and and I wasn't down with that, so I denied their ass. But yeah, I don't remember what kind of network these people were, but I think it sounded like a joke, so forget them. Now, if Nintendo calls me up and says, "Hey, man," yeah, but that ain't gonna happen. I'm too small time for that. Yeah, like some of y'all that are here right now. I was gonna explain. I don't do that much live videos because right now you're probably hearing my voice and it probably sounds beautiful and everything, right? But my lips are probably not synced up, and it's all trash and everything. It's because when I built this game room, I didn't think to make it where the internet cable would come up to the game room. So here's my 2-story game room right here, right? And my house is beside it. Well, everything I do on the computer up in the game room, it's all running on freaking Wi-Fi. Now, it's high-speed internet, but it's Wi-Fi. It's not, I don't have a wire coming from the house over here, so that's why, like right now I'm getting like 1,600 kilobytes streaming right now, when I should probably, if it was wired, I'd probably be getting like 8,000 or 9,000, So I probably look like a turd on here, and the quality's probably shit, but hopefully you can hear my voice on this crap. How much did I buy my Killer Instinct cab for? My KI1 cab I bought from Tornado Terry's over in Keller. He owns an arcade. I bought it from him for $2,000. He wanted $2,000 for it, and I don't really talk people down. It was the machine I needed, so I paid him the $2,000 and took it home. And my Killer Instinct 2, I think I got it for $1,600. It was cheaper than the KI1. But, I mean, they're really good condition, so I didn't care about the price. Will I ever get a pinball machine? Most likely, but I guess I'll just get to the subject, what I was going to tell everyone before. So, I know everybody loves this game room. It's a sexy game room. I love the game room. It's a beautiful game room. Beautiful game room. I love the setup. It's just beautiful. But the sad news is I don't know how long I'm going to have this game room for. The reason why is I have too many damn kids. Okay? I thought with the wrong head. Too many kids. Okay? And, my house next door, I want to say it's 1,700 square foot, okay? 3-bedroom, but 1,700 square foot. And my freaking game room, both levels combined is like 2,300 square foot. So, my house is only 700 square foot more than my freaking game room up here on the top level. So, cut to the chase, we don't have room. We have a new baby. She just turned 1 year old. She had her little turd room where it was my office, and it was, like an add-on to this house. My house was built in 1945, okay? So it also had a turd garage here, too, that was rotted to hell, and we bulldozed that bitch down and built this massive psychopath game room and garage, But now me and the wife are talking about selling this house and moving. I live in Irving, Texas, okay? And, I grew up here when I was born in 1980. I grew up here, and, I've lived here my whole life, and it's just gotten real ran down. There's homeless people, and, oh, man, the city's just gotten really trashy. So I don't really like it here anymore, to be honest with you. I love the game room. I love the house. I just don't like the area anymore. So me and the wife's thinking about moving in probably a year, 2021 or maybe mid-year of 2021. We don't know if we're going to try to find a house, or if we're gonna go down the crazy road and have one built. If I have one built, I'll redesign the game room. It'll be game room 2.0, which will be better than this one. But because there were some mistakes that on this one that I didn't like, that it ended up. But so yeah, I might be moving in about a year and a half. So we'll see. But I probably don't want to buy any more arcade machines until that move, or if I do, I'll just put them in the garage below and not, pay the movers to move this crap. Because, God, if I sell this house and we move into another one, boy, there's going to be a lot of stuff up here I got to move. Oh, man. So that sucks. But, yeah, I probably wouldn't buy any pinball machines or anything until I got our new place or anything. Okay, so let me catch up on all these comments. I appreciate all the people that stayed. Let me ramble. John Doe, the live stream is good so far, no lag. Really? Huh. Well, I did a couple of adjustments this time. Normally when I did the latency, or whatever the hell you say that, and this time I did low latency, so maybe that's helping a little bit. I don't know, but I appreciate that. Get a good Wi-Fi booster. Funny you asked. I do. I have a mesh force system, and sometimes it works and sometimes it does not. So I don't know. It's just real iffy. The new house, though, look, we'll be doing 30 terabytes. Okay, we'll do it in 8K. Because I'll have everything freaking wired, not doing this Wi-Fi shit. Your lips and voice are matching up right now. No shit. Huh. Must be my lucky day. I'll be damned. That's crazy. Is your game room a spare bedroom? You have a lot of space. No, it's not a spare bedroom. I'm actually not in my house right now. I'm out in the wilderness with kangaroos. No, I'm just kidding. No, my house is actually next door, and where I'm at right now, I'm on a second level of the building. Like if you go on my past videos, go to my playlists on my YouTube channel, and you can see the build of the game room build. I think there's 13 videos. It's really nice to see if you have the time to watch it. And it was the game room being built. So I have a 1,165 square foot garage, and then 1,165 square foot game room on top. So I'm on the second level. So here's the game room, here's the garage. My house is next door, about 15 feet away or so. But yeah, this ain't no spare bedroom. Boy, that would be a big one, wouldn't it? Video looks good, good quality. Good. Texas is so cheap, I wish. In Texas, I could get a mansion for that price. Yeah. Well, see, I bought this house for $124,000. Back in 2001. So I've lived here for 19 years, and I bought it for $124,000. Now it's worth, I think it's worth about $400,000 to $450,000. So I mean, value went up, especially after the addition of the game room and garage and stuff. But we just want a new place and start fresh, and we'll go from there. But in Texas, not all areas are cheap. They aren't. I'll tell you that right now. There's some areas that's very expensive. Just depends where you go. Rich areas very expensive, and then you got your mid class, and then you got your lower or whatever. Yeah, we do got to ramble. these days to keep together. Yeah, it's crazy, man, because God, boy, this coronavirus sucks, man. I can't go to the freaking casino. That pisses me off. Because I'm a gambler, you know. I like going to Las Vegas and crap. That's shut down. Oklahoma's next door. Choctaw, can't go there. You know, I mean, you know, you can't really do nothing, you know. So it's hard, but I mean, at least we got gaming. If you got a lot of games and stuff to do. Bought the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one up for $150. It's still in the box for 2 weeks, no space. That's a good price, though. I mean, it ain't $50, but $150 for a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arcade one up, that's a pretty good price. Especially, if, you know, when they dropped, they were like, what, $400 or something? You make me laugh when you ran over your Pac-Man cab and it was still working on F It Fridays. Yeah. I like the F It Fridays series, but, you know, not many people watch them, though. You know, I mean, I did like a cool Ultra Street Fighter video that, you know, I beat the game just using fireballs, nothing else, and it only got like, I think a little over 200 views and stuff. And I'm like, man, that sucks. You know, I thought that was pretty good, but, you know, I don't know. You learn from your mistakes. Yeah, Dallas is expensive. You know, what areas you're in. Still cheaper than Miami. Oh, I'm sure, yeah. I'm sure Miami, Florida is pretty freaking expensive. Just got my first pinball machine, Jurassic Park by Stern. Wow, that's pretty sweet. All we can do is eat, sleep, and pass gas, huh? Boy, you are a bozo the clown, aren't you? It's funny. Casino by me in Michigan opened back up yesterday. Haven't gone. Man, there's some casinos. There's a casino in Louisiana that shut down for good. They were affected really bad by the coronavirus, and they just shut it down, and they're not even going to open it. They don't have a buyer or anything. So that's pretty sad once our freaking casinos are going under, man. I mean, arcades going under for the, you know, second time in a lifetime. I mean, that's terrible. Terrible, terrible. Just gamble on GTA Online. Yeah, that's true. I need to get back on Grand Theft Auto 5 too. You know, I love that game, and I would love to do some, you know, YouTube videos on Grand Theft Auto. But there's so many people that do Grand Theft Auto videos, you know. I had some good ideas for some, and the competition's just, you know, it's just too hard. And, you know, I like talking about arcade one-up stuff for the people that, you know, like it and stuff. But when I first did my review on Street Fighter 2 Arcade one-up, when they first dropped, I mean, it was a hit. You know, my Mortal Kombat 2 review, hit. Golden Tee, hit. They were all good, right? But now, everybody that gets an arcade one-up, you know, has to review them. And so, you know, when a new cabinet comes out, you know, arcade one-up, you got 10,000 reviewers on YouTube. So, you know, I really don't see even what's the point anymore of reviewing one now, because, you know, everybody's doing it. Even though I'm an honest person about it and stuff, it's just, you know, it's too saturated. And that's another thing, you know, is when I'm going on like Marketplace and stuff, I'm searching for arcade machines. I've said this before. I type an arcade on there, and, you know, you're trying to look for all these original arcade machines, and all you see is these damn arcade one-ups in the mix. So you gotta go past them, and God, they're just, man. I mean, they made their money, but I mean, geez, they are so saturated. It's crazy. Chris, you never had an interest in modding an arcade one-up? Not really. The reason why is because, let's say you buy an arcade one-up for $300, okay? And I talked to Retro Ralph and some of his mods on his arcade one ups. I mean, he spent some freaking money on them, and it made his some of his machines up to like $700-800, and I'm like, damn, a modded arcade one up, $700 to $800 inside that machine is crazy, because a lot of arcade machines, the real ones you can actually get, maybe a little pricier above that, but I'd rather spend my money on it like a Rec Room Masters that has a Raspberry Pi that has 24,000 games on it than modding an arcade one up. I just was never interested. I just wanted to keep mine original, and I only got two now since I sold four and bashed the Pac-Man with the sledgehammer and weeder and whatever the else I did with that thing. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm sick of the coronavirus news and stuff. I'm just tired of it. You turn on any news channel, all we hear coronavirus, 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 coronavirus. It wears me out. But you know, I think it's going to be really bad in the wintertime. I think the coronavirus is going to be super bad in the wintertime. I think we're just seeing the baby coronavirus right now, because you got to think, in the wintertime, we'll be dealing with a coronavirus, maybe version 2, and then we'll be dealing with freaking flu too, both at the same time. Oh my God, it makes my head spin. If the PI 3B Plus has 24,000 games, what's the point of getting a PI 4? I don't know. When I got my Rec Room Masters cab, I asked a couple of PI guys. I told them what I wanted on the machine and stuff. And at that time, they were telling me don't go with the PI 4 right now because it was still new, and all the kinks and stuff wasn't out of it. So they told me to go with the PI 3B Plus for it. They said it's been out for a while. It runs real good, so that's why I went with that. So a PI 4, I have no interest in that. Are you going to destroy a wood grain Pac-Man too? Yeah. Tell everybody go vote and tell Arcade One Up to send me one, and I'll drag it down the highway. Okay. Collecting arcade machines for a while, and he ended up opening an arcade here in Miami. It's doing really good. One of my only arcades around. Yeah, me and the wife, we talked about opening an arcade business. We were at 2 point. We were looking at this guy that was selling one, and we were going to take on it. Thank God we did not, because when we were in those talks about that, 2 months later, the coronavirus happened, and they had to shut down. So I'm glad we didn't do that yet, anyways. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to get too much into the media crap, but, about the coronavirus and if they're, hyping it up or not. I mean, who knows, I've gotten to the point I don't believe anybody, to be honest with you. So, yeah. I know a few people, my friends, that got the coronavirus, and their symptoms, they were just tired. But they're a little younger than me. I'm 40, and I think they're around 30, 35. But yeah, they just got tired and stuff for the last 2 weeks. They were real tired and stuff. Other than that, they didn't have to go into the hospital or anything. Are you getting the NBA Jam? I'm not. I answered that before. I'm not sure yet. I'll just probably wait till it comes out, and then I'll either get it or I won't. did you look into the Golden Tee Silver Strike combo before buying your Golden Tee cab? Now, I don't know what Golden Tee cab you're talking about. If you're talking about my Arcade 1-Up Golden Tee, I got that when it first came out. When it first came out, I bought that. So there was no such thing as the Silver Strike Golden Tee combo when I bought that. Some people think that Golden Tee Silver Strike combo Arcade 1-Up's a joke, and it's not actually even coming out. It might just be, something they were thinking about and still may be in talks, but it's not final. So I don't even know if that's coming out. But, what do I like better than the Golden Tee Arcade 1-Up? My Golden Tee 2020. Woo! But, that's a little bit more on the pricey side on that. I lost my mate to COVID-19. Oh, man, I'm sorry about that. Lon Chaney, 1. That's very sad, man. That's very sad. There's been a lot of people that have died from the coronavirus. A couple of celebrities too. I think they said Little Richard died from the coronavirus too, and that's crazy, man. Open an arcade and have a bar inside. Yeah, that's what we plan on doing, but it might be years and years in the future now since the coronavirus is coming. So, I wouldn't want to take on that kind of business right now, because I don't know if this coronavirus is coming back or what the hell is going to happen with this. Do you go to gaming conventions? Yes, I do, and I'm very sad that I had about 5 gaming events I was going to go to and film for the YouTube channel, and they all got canceled or pushed back to the winter. So that really, really sucks. Open an arcade and have a bar with strippers. That's funny. I'm surprised nobody's never did that before. Huh. Wow. That's a pretty good idea. Love all your collection signs. Yeah, thank you very much. I do too. I like all my Nintendo Super Brights, fibers. I gotta, and this is what kills the Xbox collectors and fanboys and stuff. I got this super, super rare Xbox Neon. Now you can find Xbox Neons all day on eBay and all that crap. It's just the generic BS ones, like the Xbox 360 crap. But I have one that it's pretty rare, and it says Xbox, and then on the plastic that goes around it, it says, actually has Microsoft logo on it, and it's a sick one. And all the Xbox people are always pissed because they got all the Xbox Neons, but they don't have that one. Why are Golden Tee machines so expensive? $5,000? Yeah, pretty much. I got the Golden Tee 2020. Okay, I want to say the base price is like $4,400. Okay, now you're just talking about the control, board and everything, right? You're not counting the TV, and I have a 50-inch 4K TV on that. That added about $450 since it was a Samsung one. I kind of went high end on that. And then they got the cool the stand, that the steel stand that comes from the Golden Tee machine, and it has the 2 bars. You can see in my videos that go up to the TV and hold the TV on there. Hell, that's like, I want to say the stand is either $300 or $400. So shipping was either $200-300, and of course taxes, whatever the hell the taxes was. So I have about, I don't want to lie, I think it's $5,200 to $5,400 for my Golden Tee 2020 setup. So about $5,200, $5,400. Now there was some guy on some other videos said Golden Tee 2020s don't cost $5,000. Well, yeah. Well, he was talking about some stand or whatever at Walmart, or Amazon you could use for the TV. Hell no, dude. This is supposed to be, when you walk in here, a real retro game store look and a real arcade look. I'm not gonna have no BS. All this stuff needs to be original, or I'm not gonna buy it. I'm just not gonna do it. Everything is authentic in here. There is not one single thing in this freaking game room that is repo. Nothing is repoed in here. It's all authentic shit, and I'm gonna keep it that way. But yeah, they're expensive, but the good thing is though, when you buy a golden Tee 2020, 2019, or whatever from the company, and you pay that price, yeah, it's expensive. But the good thing about it at It Games is like when the 2021 game comes out, you just got to buy the SD card update, because they don't change the graphics or anything on the pedestal. That stays the same. So I think if you want to update the game, it's like $300 or $400 each year. They send you a SD card, and then they send you the marquee. So once you have the whole system or whatever, you don't ever have to buy it again. You just got to buy the update if you want the update. But I'll buy the update. I'll keep it update. And then you pay, I want to say, if you want it online, mine is online where I can play other people around the world. I think it's $100 a year for subscription. I think it's $100. So that's not too bad. But I haven't played in a couple weeks, so I gotta get my money back. Golden Tee is like $300. No, that's the arcade 1-up. The other guy is talking about the real arcade Golden Tee. Those don't cost $300. Those are $400 or $5,000 for the real arcade Golden Tee. PlayStation or Xbox? PlayStation. Yeah, John Doe. Yeah, life size. Yeah, those are the expensive ones. We're not talking about the arcade 1-up stuff. I can go kick that Golden Tee arcade 1-up right now and probably break it. But you go kick the Golden Tee 2020 over there, you're gonna break your foot, because that thing's about 350 pounds too. Do I like Japanese candy cabs? Yes, I do. I've been wanting one of those arcade machines. I do want a candy cab. I have a few friends that have a candy cab, and the arcade I always go to, Cidercade, I want to say they have like 4 candy cabs there. Oh man, those are neat. Ooh, I want one bad. But those are also hard to find too. So in the future I might have one. Depends if the wife lets me. I think sometimes she gets a little crazy on my addiction to these arcade machines, which it's I understand. It gets a little wild. Slowly starting my collection myself. Gonna take time. It's good. Take your time. If you're going to have a video game collection, arcade collection, or whatever, my suggestion is take your time. Take your time. Don't be like me and, go ape shit, in 2 years and have a full-blown game room that should have, took you 10 years to collect and stuff, and but do it in, 2 years is stupid. And another thing is, it sucks because since these comic people have entered the gaming stuff, boy, man, they've really rised up the cost of games these days. That just, man, I mean, you can't go buy like a seal, like if you're into sealed game collecting, because I am. Some games I have sealed and stuff. But you can't even buy an NES game that's sealed for less than $100. 2 years ago you could get some of them for $20, but hell, now they're $100. Some of them $5,000. Hell, some of them are worth $10,000, and so If you're going to collect sealed games, this is not the time to collect that crap. Should have been doing it years ago. No one under 18 can go to the arcade strip club. Yeah, you're right about that. Have you ever played the Family Guy bowling arcade machine? I didn't even know there was one. Wow, that's pretty cool. Do I watch any sports? Yeah, I like football. Well, but some of y'all are gonna laugh about this. But what sport do you think I like better than any sport? Okay, I'll give y'all a few minutes to write in the comments. What sport do you think I like watching the best in real life? And we'll go back to that because we'll see if any of y'all get it right. Just think real hard. Sega Turbo arcade went up. Ping pong. No, that's not the sport. Tennis, nope. Baseball, nope. Pro wrestling, in my teenage days. But no, I don't watch that anymore because, it's gotten a little goofy. I'll give you a few more minutes. What is my favorite sport? What's the story behind the Guitar Hero? Funny thing is I was looking for arcades for the game room. I already had my KI1, I already had my KI2, and a few others. And my wife, Madison, she loved Guitar Hero back in the day for PlayStation 2. She liked Guitar Hero 2 and all that crap. Anyways, I already knew that, but when I was looking for arcade machines, somebody had an arcade Guitar Hero listed, and I was like, ooh. So I told my wife, I was like, girl, you need this. She went to the bank, got the money, and we went and got it. So that's the story about the Guitar Hero arcade. We actually bought that from the owner of Cidercade. I guess he had a few extras, so we actually bought it from him. I prefer Chris over Ralph, 8-Bit Eric, and some of those other guys because he's chill and easy to listen to and he doesn't yell or get too excited in the camera, all that nonsense. Yeah, I've been told that a lot. Yeah, and I was actually going to do a funny video at one point. It was going to be called Other YouTube Channels versus Twisted Gaming. And I was gonna, say, hey everybody, welcome to Twisted Gaming TV. I hope you enjoy the video. And then I was gonna do what I do, welcome to Twisted Gaming TV. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Always come back. The real calm voice. A lot of people like the calm stuff. You open some YouTube channels and you're like, who the hell is this guy? I mean, is he on damn crack or cocaine or what? But I mean, I don't know. I just act my normal self, even though my words sometimes, run over each other because I don't know how to talk sometimes. But, I'm not going to do some fake voice, for a YouTube channel. I mean, I'm my real self. That's how I am in real life. I'm not going to go on YouTube. Hi, everybody. It's stupid, Look like a bunch of idiots. Let's go back to the... Okay, so 2 people got it right. What's my favorite sport? Well, congratulations to the 2 people. Golf. Golf. I like to watch the Golf Channel. A lot of y'all should know that since y'all just said that, I'm a calm YouTuber, golf is calm. He's stepping up to the plate and he's going to go for 400 yards. Let's see if he can get it in the hole in one. It's just a calm game and it's just something that, you can relax to and stuff, Will we ever get a Lenore to Rockstar Games, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I want to talk about Rockstar Games. I love Rockstar Games, but boy, man, that's probably the most secret, top secret gaming studio on the planet. Um, I mean, damn. I mean, we don't. If Rockstar Games don't want you to know anything, you're not gonna know it. I mean, I don't know. A lot of people want Bully 2 also. The first one was a really good game, and a lot of people think that Rockstar, and I do too. I think Rockstar Games is going to announce something soon because they've been posting up a lot of their old trailers to games, relaunching the trailers on their YouTube channel, and it's kind of confusing people. But I don't know. I think they're gonna announce something. Hopefully it's GTA 6, but whatever we get from Rockstar will be, it'll be great. Favorite Xbox game? Well, I'm not really an Xbox fan, but I do have an Xbox One X. The reason why I got it was because I wanted it for Killer Instinct, since Microsoft bought the Killer Instinct name, and I wanted the new Killer Instinct, so that's why I bought an Xbox. And then I kind of got into Forza Horizon 4, which is a great game, and a few other Xbox games, but KI would be my favorite Xbox game. I think I only got like maybe 10 Xbox games. RGT85 might be the most obnoxious guy on YouTube. Yeah, boy, that guy gets a lot of views, don't he? Jesus. I think he almost got 3 million. No, that's the wrong guy. I think he got like, does he have like 800 or 900? No, I'm confused. It's been a long day. Okay, he almost has 300,000 subscribers. The RGT85 dude. But I've watched a few of his videos. But one thing that wears me out about him is a damn, his thumbnail covers for each video. He's like, on each cover, it's like, change up your face a little bit, man. I mean, kind of weird, Favorite Mortal Kombat character? Mine is Scorpion. That's good. My favorite Mortal Kombat character, it would have to be, I have two, and I love them the most, and the same. From Mortal Kombat 2, I would have to say Barranca. And then Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, Cabal. Those are my two favorite Mortal Kombat people. Yeah. Probably leaning more to Cabal. I've always loved that weird, crazy looking dude. Modern games suck. Well, yeah, that's your opinion. I like retro games. I like modern games. I like retro games for the feel. I like modern games because it's easier on the eyes. Sometimes when you go back to retro games, like because I'm 40 years old, now. They just sometimes they strain your eyes, But yeah, I like retro and modern for their own benefits. If you could pick the settings of GTA 6, what would you pick? Mining is bringing back Vice City. Yeah, I would have to agree with you on GTA 6. I would love for them to, and a lot of other people would love for them to bring back Vice City. That was a really cool game. And can you just imagine? I think on a GTA 6, what would be super sick is if they had the maps and they were just different islands. You got Vice City over here. You got San Andreas over here. maybe a revised or whatever, Los Santos or something else, I mean, make that bitch big, dude. Make that game super big, But we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. But I want to say though that all GTA YouTubers posts are clickbaiting GTA 6 leaks. Yeah, yeah. Just like I was telling earlier about that boss for the wind, boss FTW. He got like 3 million subscribers, and sometimes I don't even watch his videos. I just go down all the comments of all the people talking shit about him, because I mean he'll just put stupid stuff in the in the title to get you to click and stuff, and there ain't jack shit. You know, you know how much info that dude knows about GTA 6? About as much info as you and me. He don't know jack shit about it, And and then you got these other YouTubers, oh god, just for the views. I mean, yeah, they're probably a millionaire from all their views and stuff. That's great and everything, but lying or whatever. But I guess you got to lie to get somewhere, right? But then you got these YouTubers that say they found little secret stuff in the code and stuff, right? So that's another BS. BS, it's all BS. We're gonna know about GTA 6 when Rockstar tells us. That's just it. Now I was gonna make a Grand Theft Auto 6 video talking about what I would like to see in it, but I wasn't gonna say, Grand Theft Auto 6 is, gonna be this big map and blah blah blah. I mean, I wasn't gonna, lie anything about it or whatever, but I was just gonna make a video what I would love to see in Grand Theft Auto 6. But, I don't want to beat around the bush though, but I'm hoping they come out with it 2021 or 2022. I really think they will. I guarantee it's probably going to be released in within 2 years, if not a little earlier. Because like I said, I'm thinking they were waiting for the new systems to be announced, the PlayStation 5, the new Xbox One Series X, whatever the hell Microsoft calls that thing, and then Rockstar Games is going to announce Grand Theft Auto 6 or whatever, because they haven't really announced it or gave rock solid info on it, but I think the announcement is coming. I mean, you got to think Grand Theft Auto 5 has been out since 2013. Okay, it's made $6 billion on that game. $6 billion on one game. 120 million copies sold. Now, you don't think Rockstar wants to get with the program, get that GTA 6 out, because it's going to probably double that amount. I mean, it's probably going to be crazy amazing. But let's get back to your comments. Yeah, I don't trust any leaks either, to be honest with you. I just don't. You can... it's just like there's this other bozo on YouTube that... I forgot what his name is. But all he does is arcade 1-up videos. And he said, is Contra coming out for arcade 1-up? He posted something else to another game. And it's like, that's kind of... just trying to be goofy or whatever. There ain't gonna be no Contra arcade 1-up. I don't see that happening. But that's just my opinion. New GTA set in Miami and Mexico, huh? Hey, that'd be cool if part of it was set in Mexico. You could see all the cartels and stuff. That'd be pretty dope. GTA rocks. Yep. If they come out with a college football for PlayStation again, will you get it? Yeah, I actually liked football back in the day. One of my favorite games was NFL Game Day for the PlayStation 1. That was a cool game. I was excited to get that. I think I got it at Christmas when that one came out for a Christmas present. Game Day for the PlayStation 1, NFL Game Day. That was a good game. But yeah, we need some more football games other than just Madden all the time. You gotta go poop. Okay, go poo poo. Did you watch Mortal Kombat Scorpion's Revenge? I know who this is. No, I'm gonna watch Mortal Kombat Scorpion's Revenge tonight on the projector after I get done with this video and go eat a snack or whatever. I was only gonna do this video for like an hour or whatever, but we got a little carried away, and I like spending time with y'all anyways. As long as we got at least 5 viewers on here, we can go a little longer. But I'll probably will cut it off about 9 though. I don't want to go too long. But no, I'm gonna watch Mortal Kombat Scorpion's Revenge. It's like an animated, and they got fatalities. It's supposed to be real nasty. So I'm gonna watch that later tonight, and I'll probably do like a little later this week. I'll probably do a little video on it and a little review, because I know this is a gaming channel, but Mortal Kombat has to do with gaming. So if it's like a Mortal Kombat movie or something, I might do a little video, my thoughts, in case you want to check it out, Do you collect different variations of the same console? Yeah, on some consoles, like on the Nintendo 64, I have the Toys R Us version with the Extreme Green controller, and it's complete in box and everything. It has the Toys R Us logo, and then I have the Ice Blue clear Nintendo 64, the Funtastic, I think that was called. And then I have a Donkey Kong one, and I think that's on. Well, no, let's see. GameCubes. I have like 3 different variations of GameCubes, and I have let's see, a PlayStation 4 regular version. I have the Days of Play, the blue one with all the cool gold logos on it, PlayStation 4, and then I have the PlayStation 500 million console, the see-through blue one. I never opened that though. I'm too scared to open it. It's too pretty to open, even though that kind of sounds kind of weird. But yeah, I do variations. NFL Game Day by 98.9. I remember it. Yeah, I can't remember if 989 did the very first one though. I can't remember. I'd have to go look. Madden 2020. I haven't played a Madden game in a long time, to be honest with you. Gosh, I don't know when the last Madden I played. It might have been back in 2013 or so. I haven't played Madden in a long time. How is Madden's games these days? Are they pretty good? This is Madden 2019, Madden 2020. Those pretty good games now. They do a good job on them. I hear that Killer Instinct ain't that good. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Wreck-It Ralph, you need to get the hell out of here. Killer Instinct is a great game. Kiss my ass. Great game. Great game. 10-yard fight or jungle hunt? I would go with 10-yard fight. Because I remember that game more. Yeah. Some of the rare PS2 consoles are expensive as... Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Yes, they are. I mean, there's some PS4 consoles that are stupid expensive too. Like I think the what is it? The Taco Bell PlayStation 4. I think that one goes for like, don't get me wrong, I think it's like $1,200-$1,300 for that. I mean, damn, Now the PlayStation 500 million, when it came out, I bought it for, what was it, $500? Yeah, $500. and now they go for about $900, which is crazy. I actually enjoy your videos. Being a little longer, I can smoke a J and chill and kick back. It's just like having a regular laid back conversation. I enjoy this 4 minutes chill. Well, I appreciate that. That's funny. Well, a lot of people, they also wonder why, I'm not on Twitch. I just haven't really went on Twitch yet. I have an account there. You can look up on my YouTube of all my links, my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. I just haven't done it yet. I was trying to get the YouTube built up, have the YouTube have a nice base of viewers, and then I was going to go to Twitch. I didn't want to do YouTube and Twitch at the same time. It'd probably just drive me nuts. So, YouTube first, and then later on I'll go to Twitch, and I'll do both of them. But if I have the time. I think they should do a remastered version of Midnight Club Dub Edition. That was my favorite race game. I think Rockstar Games need to do a lot of remasters, to be honest with you. I mean, we need a Vice City remastered. We need a San Andreas remastered, on these new consoles, that'd be dope if, Rockstar came out with, a pack of like 3 Grand Theft Autos or 3, Midnight Club games or whatever on one disc for like, the PlayStation 5 or the new Xbox series with, updated graphics. But yeah, it takes a lot of time to, it's almost recreating a whole new damn game. But yeah, I wish they would do some remakes too, but they can only do so much. Madden's okay. What the really people want is college football. Yeah, I agree. Never play. Low Blow Kev. I've never played that game. I bought me a Neo Geo Mini bundle online from Walmart for $70. Nice. I have the Christmas edition of the Neo Geo Mini. I didn't know they sold them on Walmart. Are you talking about the little bitty mini arcade Neo Geo that came with the 2 controllers you can plug into 2? I have the Christmas edition of that, which is sick, and I don't think I've played with it for about a year. What's up, Travis Norton? Did you ever watch Dragon Ball Z? Yeah, I used to watch the animated series back in the day. I haven't probably in years though. I did buy that Dragon Ball Fighter Z or whatever for the PS4. I did a little review on it. And that's a pretty dope fighting game. That's a pretty sick fighting game. And if anybody's seen my past little video of the Snow Runner, I did a video and I did my first contract, and then dang, after the first contract, I'm just starting to get confused on some of the things with Snow Runner. So I got frustrated and stormed out the room. I should have got that on video. That would have been funny. But boy, that game is, man, it can be tough at sometimes. It really can. Thoughts on those mini Nintendo units on eBay with 600 games preloaded on it? Are you talking about like the Nintendo Super NES Classic and the NES Classic that people load on there? I think those are pretty cool. But I think they go for what, like $250 maybe. Yeah, I mean, I think those are pretty dope. I have a NES Classic, Super NES Classic. They're not modded, but I think the modded ones are probably a good buy because I mean there's 600 games on it, and you know those hook up to these modern TVs and everything. So yeah, I say go for it if you're interested in getting one, something like that. Is this the price? Is right live stream? I don't know. Do you have any anybody else have any price points? Yeah, those Neo Geo Mini little arcades though, those are pretty cool. I like those. Those are those are pretty neat. I like Neo Geo everything though. I wanted a Neo Geo arcade also, and those are another thing that it's hard to find because, you know, a lot of them are just beat up the hill and everything. So those are kind of hard to find. Favorite PlayStation 3 game of all time? Oh man. Dang, that's a tough one. I know all my PS2 games, but PS3. God, I'm gonna have to wait on that one. I don't really know. Wreck-It Ralph, you sent me $1.49. Woo, man! Thank you so much for the $1.49. I really appreciate it because this freaking channel. You know how much money I make on this channel? Let's see. I probably make, you know, because you know you see these, you know, the ads and stuff, you know, sometimes, you know, and my channel, of course, is monetized, but I'll tell you how much I made in the last year. Let's see. Well, let me just give you an example. From this year, from January to where are we? May 17th. You know how much money I made on this channel? Do you? Guess how much money I made on this channel? Let's see. January, February, March, April, May. That's 5 months. I probably made $40. I think the last time I looked. $40. $40. Crazy, man. Crazy. But my problem is you had to, the people that make a lot of money on YouTube, you know, there's a reason why they did. Go look on their about and see when they joined YouTube. Big difference back in the day. You know, Dr. Disrespect. I mean, Ali A, Ninja, some of these high-end, you know, YouTubers that, you know, bank. Of course, they got great channels and, you know, they're real famous and stuff. But, you know, a lot of them is, you know, 10 years ago they joined. It's a hell of a lot different now. I mean, it's hard to make money on YouTube now unless if you just, you know, you just get blown up the hill by somebody, you know, and, you know, you get lucky. I mean, you know, and I'm not, you know, making fun of anybody or whatever, but, you know, you'll see some people's YouTube channels, you know, they'll have 500,000 subscribers, right? And they'll do like a game room tour, and you're like, that's a cool game room, man. You know, and it's, you know, it's nice and everything. But then when you go to another channel, you know, it has a couple of thousand subscribers, and you know, they have a game room tour. You're like, damn, that game room is badass. But they don't have no followers. The reason why is because they joined too late. You know, it's kind of like me. I joined in 2018. You know, my channel would probably be a hell of a lot bigger if I joined back in 2009 or 2010. YouTube's changed a lot of stuff. So, you know, you get 5,000 views on a YouTube channel, or on a video, I probably make like $4 from 5,000 views. And a lot of my videos don't get that, Anyways, yeah. So YouTube couldn't, right now as we stand, YouTube couldn't pay me back for all the money I spent on this crap. So I really appreciate you giving me that $1.50, or not even $1.50, $1.49 is great, man. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Because that's like, that $1.49, that's making that got me, that's probably 2,000 views you saved me. See, now I don't have to have 2,000 views, to get that $1.49. You just gave me $1.49. That's pretty awesome. Now I can go buy a chicken nugget. What do I do for a living? I was going to do a video sometime. I mow grass. I work for the city, and I mow acres and acres and acres of land with big tractors and stuff. So that's what it's a government type job. So it's good money or whatever. Hey, they're coming out with the Golden Axe one up with WrestleFest. No, it's not WrestleFest. It's Wrestle War. It's not WrestleFest. It's Wrestle War they're coming out with, which I don't know what the hell game that is. I never heard of Wrestle War, but I think it's made by Sega. Keep grinding and chipping away. I will do that. I'd rather watch your channel, mate. No young and screaming like a used car dealer. Yeah, I said that on somebody's YouTube channel. That I called them a dang car dealership commercial, because they were just wow. They were wow, really loud. I don't watch the YouTube big gamers anymore. I feel that they are all sellouts. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens though, when you get too big, you don't really care for your fan base anymore. You're just chasing the money and stuff, I don't really watch any big YouTubers. The only person I do watch is Dr. Disrespect. I love that guy because he is funny as hell. And I think he got probably the best production team there is, on his videos. I mean, it's just, he got all the retro 80s and stuff music, pumping out of his channel or whatever, and he's just a wild stuff. And yeah, he's one of those channels that's, yes, he's loud and stuff, but Dr. Disrespect is super funny. I mean, he is super funny. So that's the only guy I actually watch. I don't watch Ninja or any of the others. I watch Dr. Disrespect though for his his humor, and I mean, it's just funny as hell. And he talks shit on there too. And if you donate money to Dr. Disrespect, he'll be an asshole when he'll say, you just gave me $5? Why didn't you send me 25 or 30? I heard him say that one time. It's funny. But, I like that guy. Best console of all time. God, I hate those questions. Best console all time. Well, let me make it easy for you. When it comes to Nintendo, best console of all time, Nintendo 64. The only reason I say that is because the games on that system were amazing. Like 007 GoldenEye, gosh, that was my favorite. I had all my friends over at my house, and we'd all play 4 split screen back in the day, and man, we would be up all night, eating, and oh man, it was great. And those were the good times. So Nintendo 64, because it was a beautiful system with 4 ports of the for controllers, and it was just simple and easy. It was a great system. Now PlayStation, I want to say on PlayStation I would have to go with PS2. Some of my favorite memories were on PS2, but then you had, well, no, PlayStation 1 it's a tie for PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, just because you had the original Twisted Metal on there. God, I love Twisted Metal. I wish they would have made another one, but Sony killed the studio that made them, and they've been in talks for many years, and nothing. Just there's not gonna be another Twisted Metal, I don't think so, anyways, unless we get a miracle. Yeah, and Wreck-It Ralph, yeah. The only big channel I still watch from back in the day is Angry Video Nerd. Yeah, and that fool still pumps them out daily, too. That's another big streamer, so, and believe it or not, these big streamers, they are, they got some money, let me tell you. They got some money. Most of them easily millionaires. Just on YouTube, like Ali A, dude, that guy got like 16 million subs, and I think his channel has like, I was reviewing it the other day. He has between 3 to 5 billion views on his YouTube channel, so he got big money. And just like all the other ones, but they've been around forever. If I would have started a channel, 15, 20 years ago, I mean, hell, I might have had, half 500,000 subs by now, but, it's a little hard these days. Now, Retro Ralph, he got lucky because, he does a lot of modding stuff, so all his followers and that, bumped to him, so he got lucky on that. And I like the guy, he's a good guy. Yeah, my channel is just slowly going, we're slowly going to the 3,000 sub marks, so hopefully I'll have 10,000 subscribers within the next 10,000 years, hopefully. Yeah, it wasn't WrestleFest. It's called Wrestle War. That's coming out on the Arcade 1-Up. Never heard of the game. Yeah, thanks for the shout out. Cool content. Keep it up. Yeah, I appreciate that. I try to do a variety of stuff. Sometimes when I go away for 3 or 4 days because I'm trying to think about the next video I'm gonna do. I mean, I don't want to do 50 game room tours. I mean, I can't do that. But I'm trying to come up with stuff, and a lot of people want a lot of different things, but I don't get too much input, so I got to think of the stuff on my own. Like, I don't know if people rather see gameplay or reviews of stuff, so I I got to try to figure it out myself, but when I review something, I got to buy it, so, and I got, where is that freaking thing? Hold on one second. Like, one of my YouTube subscribers, they told me to, hey, have you got the Dead or Alive? And I did a little review on this, but it's the Dead or Alive 3 Scarlet for the Nintendo Switch. It's a Japanese game or whatever. It didn't release on the States, but that's a pretty fun game. It's pretty funny. That ran me like $80 for that freaking game, just to do a little review on it. But I like playing it sometimes or whatever. San Andreas was my favorite GTA game. Yeah, it was a good one. PS2, true backwards compatible. You just gotta sell your soul to get big. Yeah, I can't do that, man. I can't do that. Can't do that. I've had a few. I've had a few people come up to me and stuff. You know, but I didn't. I was like, yeah, you know. There was this one company that wanted to do some type of deal with me, and I was like, nah, I'd rather not, you know. I mean, even if it like a big shot or whatever came up to me, you know, it just it's the difference. Like, say if Nintendo or Arcade One Up said, hey, we're gonna give you this product, okay? We're gonna give you this product, and do as what you please. Okay, well then I understand that. So then I would review it, and if I didn't like it, I'm gonna tell them I didn't like the shit, and put it on YouTube, or if I like it or whatever, I'm not gonna be told by a company, we're gonna give you this machine, and you gotta say this about it, and then it's like, why don't you make your own damn YouTube channel and do it yourself, Don't come to me and tell me what to say on my own YouTube channel just because you give me a free Arcade One Up cabinet, or Nintendo console or whoever came up. I wouldn't do that shit. I ain't gonna sell out for nobody. Wrestle War Booty. Oh yeah, no, this was the Dead or Alive one. That was a Battle Booty video I did, where the girls are in the swimming pool and they're on this little floating deal, and they're both bouncing their butts against each other, trying to knock them off in the water. That was great, man. That was funny. I love Japanese people. They go wild on their games sometimes. Yeah, I wish more people would have saw that F It Friday, where I was drunk playing Killer Instinct 1 and 2, and I passed out on the floor and almost knocked over the camera. I wish a lot of people, if y'all are new to the channel and you haven't seen all my videos or whatever, go to my playlist and go to F It Fridays. Okay, I have a playlist called F It Fridays, and there's some funny videos on there. But the drunken Killer Instinct playing, and I pulled off an ultra combo and everything, was pretty funny. That was pretty crazy. That was bad too. 10 shots of fireball. Ooh, man. Would I sell my video game collection and arcade machines for $3 million? Well, yeah, because they ain't worth that much. Well, I mean, they're worth, quite a bit of money, but, I'll sell everything in this game room for $3 million. Why? Because I can get it back for $3 million and have some extra, yeah, I mean, the arcade machines are pretty expensive. The Grand Theft Auto, the standees, and the Nintendo signs, and there's a lot of pricey stuff in here, but you got to pay a premium because a lot of this stuff, you just can't find everywhere, so it's kind of hard to do. Playing video games drunk or high is the best, huh? It's funny. Yeah, never played video games high before. That'd be a first. But let's see here. So another thing is, what do most of y'all, like y'all modern gamers, what do y'all think about limited run games and everything? I like limited run games, but I think they're going overboard. I think they're bringing out too many games and stuff too fast. you know, and I mean, it's like it's unlimited run now, you know. It's not limited run games no more. Just too many games coming out. Do Texans hate weed? Hell no, because I know a lot of people that smoke weed around here, believe me. I have a lot of friends that used to smoke weed. I don't know if they do anymore, but oh no, no, no. That's weed is a big deal in a lot of parts of Texas, believe me. And I don't know if any of y'all seen earlier today. I showed the trailer of the new PGA Tour 2K 21. That's a new golf game coming out. It looks pretty dope. And thank God EA Sports is not doing that franchise, because gosh, they fell off. But yeah, I guess I went over the whole list and stuff. Some of y'all just kind of asked me questions and got into my lists. What part of Texas do you live? Dallas, DFW area is where I live in Texas. DFW area, Dallas Fort Worth area, pretty much in the middle. Well, I think I might about to end this stream if y'all don't have any more questions for me, because we've been going for 2 hours and 7 minutes. God, I was only gonna do an hour and went over, huh? It's crazy. Alvin, Texas, you know? Alvin Chipmunks, nice. Hope the gameplay is like Tiger Woods or more arcade style. You know, I wish they would pay the money and get Tiger Woods back on the cover. You know, it helped sell the game better, and it was just really good. You know, I liked all the Tiger Wood games, and then you know when I guess they knocked them off or whatever. They don't want Tiger Woods on the front cover because they got to pay him a lot of money. They got to pay a lot of money to get Tiger Woods. It's probably why they don't want him on the cover. But it helps sell the game more. Oh, North Houston. Damn, is everybody on this? All my followers from Texas? It's funny. You used Orchid and pulled it off Ultra Combo and passed, and you said like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, that's kind of like my my motto on this channel, you know. At the end, please comment, like, and subscribe. I always comment back. Yeah. And then I had somebody trying to copy me on some other channel. I don't know what channel it was. Oh, it was a guy from my work. It wasn't even a gaming channel, and he sounded like me at the end. I was like, really, man? You be trying to steal my slogan. You're telling me a 40-year-old from Generation X doesn't smoke weed? Well, I mean, in the past I did a little bit. I haven't recently or lately or anything. But I have a lot of friends that, you know, smoke weed and stuff, but I don't anymore. Yeah, I'll do more live streams as long as they turn out good, you know, because my past live streams, my lips wouldn't sync up and stuff. I mean, like, is everything, you know, working pretty good right now on the live stream, or is my lips flying across the room and not, you know, doing that? I will say though, I'm a real person, and you know, I'm a realist. So I will say the since this one guy is talking about weed and shit, the one thing I do say that the only really thing I cared about and I liked the subject on weed was when I smoked weed in the past. Ooh, boy, my my sex drive would, I mean, would boost from holy hell. You know, that's one good thing I liked about it. But yeah, yeah, it's funny. Live stream is on point. Well, that's good. I'm glad this one. You know, I did a couple of settings this time. I didn't go for optic quality on the setting. I just went with good. I didn't go with 60 frames per second. I went with 30 frames. So maybe that helped a little bit. And you know, sometimes you just got to play with this crap. But my system isn't wired. It is flying on Wi-Fi. Right now we're at 3,000 kilobytes. So, I mean, it's doing good now. Earlier it was bad. But I mean, I got a high-powered 8-core system, you know, Corsair. I mean, memory and stuff. But sometimes when you don't have when the internet's jacking up, everything is just jacked, you know. So many people been online. Yeah, that's another thing. Coronavirus, man. Everybody's stuck in their house, you know, and everybody's using the internet, and God, phone service sucks. I mean, everything sucks. Crazy. No mini Vanny lip singing twisted gaming. That's funny. Can you do more live streams of you playing your Mortal Kombat arcade and Killer Instinct cabs? Yeah, I can. I don't know if it was you or not, but somebody told me about that. Asked me about that. I can do that. What I'd have to do is that I have like a 20-foot wire that I'd have to hook to my computer and hook it to the camera and bring it way over to the arcade machine, so you could, you know, all the footage could go on the computer or whatever. So yeah, I could do that somehow. So I can do that. We'll do that in the future. I'll do some live streaming arcade. I want to do some more arcade videos, you know. I really do. Looking forward to another SnowRunner vid. Yeah, I was gonna do a SnowRunner video yesterday, but ran out of time because I was having problems with the game. I was playing SnowRunner, and I put one of my vehicles in the garage or whatever, you know, where you modify the vehicle or whatever, and it was like I was stuck in the garage. It wouldn't let me get the hell out of the garage, and I finally figured it out later, but then I was like, pfft, I was just so pissed off. I just walked off, shut the system down. So we'll try again in a day or two. I'll try to do another SnowRunner video of the gameplay. Please don't tell me you like the Cowboys. I will say I used to watch a lot of football, and yes, I was a Cowboys fan and stuff, but you know, the NFL has just gotten so political and all this other crap, and you know, I haven't watched football in probably 2 years now. I haven't watched football at all. I mean, I might have seen one game, but yeah. Have you been playing any PS4 games recently? Yeah, I've been playing a lot of them. I just haven't been putting them on the YouTube channel. But I have been playing some. I'm going to do some videos for the YouTube channel of some gameplay on some of them. But yeah, I just haven't really had time lately. But I plan on doing some more. 90s was a wild, yes, 90s were wild. Do you have a Conkers on 64? Back in the day I did. I don't right now. Conker's Bad Fur Day for Nintendo 64. My problem is I want a sealed copy, just like I bought from the store. And I've been, want one of those, but haven't been wanting to pay the, $500-600 price tag people are trying to sell them for. So, I want to get one someday, and I can get the cart, for $15, I guess, but I want a sealed copy of it. Most of the cool games that I really liked back in the day, so I can just say, hey, act like I just bought it from the store, Mortal Kombat came playing you rock. Are you talking about the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 arcade machine I was playing? Is that what you're talking about? Do you watch Netflix? If so, what do you watch? One of my favorite shows is The Office, of course. I do like the dramas like what's that show called? Narcos, with Escobar or whatever, about him, and then they had what was that other one they did? El Chapo. Did they do one Narcos on him? I think so. I think it was the Mexico one. But I like Narcos, and I've recently been watching Community with Chevy Chase on there and a couple other famous people on that show. I think I'm on season 2 right now. So yeah, that Community show, that's pretty funny. But all-time favorite, The Office. It's really good show. I've probably seen all 9 seasons probably 20 times already. Yeah, I still got to cut grass, even though the coronavirus is here. I'm a sensual worker, I guess. So that's one good thing, though, because I mean, I feel sorry for a lot of people, that lost their jobs through all this, and it's going through hell. I'm just thankful that I still have my job, and I didn't get laid off, because I mean, they can't really lay me off because of the type job I have, but. Oh man, I wouldn't even want to be a doctor or a nurse, to be honest with you, at this time. Whew, I wouldn't want to be. Hell, I don't even want to go to damn Walmart or the grocery store right now, And it's just, if I don't have to go anywhere, I don't want to. It's not that I'm scared or anything. It's just I'd rather not go and put myself out there if I don't have to. Now, my job, I'm by myself. I'm in a tractor by myself. I ain't going to get the coronavirus going to work. So that's what's lucky about me. Oh. Ooh, the wife is on here. Oh, yeah. Don't forget Ozark. That's right. Thank you, wifey. Everybody say hello to Madison in the chat, because I guess she's watching. Yeah, the show Ozark is a very good show. Very good show. Wow. The last season, me and the wife watched. It was pretty wild, but yeah, that's a good show. What other Netflix shows are good? The Office, Netflix, no, not Netflix. The Office, Ozarks, Narcos, and of course they got 10,000 movies on there that's pretty good and stuff. I like a lot of old gangster, mobster movies. I love those kind of movies too. I love those a lot. And a lot of they ain't really on Netflix, but some of my favorite is with Chevy Chase. The National Lampoon's Vacations, Christmas Vacations, and I mean, there's a lot of great 90s movies. Do a live stream of Tony Hawk Remastered when it comes out. Live streams on new games is where you get new viewers. I might have to do that. That's a good idea. Well, I did pre-order. Just don't tell the wife that, but I did pre-order. It was only $40. I didn't get the collector's edition. I missed out on the the skateboard collector's edition, but at least I got the game. You get 2 games for $40. Great price. Whether you have the PS4 or Xbox. I just don't know why they didn't bring it out on Nintendo Switch either, too, though, because that game was original on the Nintendo 64. But, Bozo the Clown, you still have your job as well, too. That's good, man. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Let's see. If you still have your job, Bozo the Clown, Wreck-It Ralph, he beat you. He donated $1.49 to the channel. Thanks again, Rick. Maybe my wife needs to donate something to the channel. Hey, babe, you need to hit the donation button, okay? And hit the donation button on the YouTube channel and just give me $10, okay? So, I feel good about myself, okay? It's pretty funny. Well, yeah, I agree. Ozarks makes money laundering look easy. Yeah, it's just movies, If it was in real life, their asses would have already been in jail, believe me. Oh, man. You know what I donate? That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Well, we have 19 viewers right now. We were up, and then we dropped, and then we're, surprised I can keep most of y'all on here for this long. I mean, damn. How long have we been on here for? 2 hours and 22 minutes? Jesus. Live stream Tony Hawk, and I'll donate. Hey, you donate me 99 cents right now, or I'm going to delete the channel, okay? Just kidding. That's pretty funny. I've actually donated money to a few channels before, because I really like them. So yeah, I don't know, guys. I think Bozo the Clown. Ooh, Wreck-It Ralph, you just got beat. Bozo the Clown just donated $2. He donated 51 more cents than you. That's funny. I appreciate it. That's funny. That's funny. That's gonna be a dollar contest. So I was donated $1.49, and now I got donated $2. So that's $3.49. Can I buy a Happy Meal with that? No, still can't buy a Happy Meal. You probably could in the past, but I think Happy Meals are like, what, $4 now or something? Oof. Yeah, I agree. This is a laid-back channel. I'm not acting like a crazy clown on here or anything. But I will be honest with you. I'm trying to think about what next to say. I'm running out of things to say. You can buy a $3 shark card. What, for Grand Theft Auto? That's fun. That's funny. Yeah. Not even Chick-fil-A. I can't even have Chick-fil-A for $3.49. God almighty. That's crazy. I can probably go buy a Gatorade. Yeah, I can go buy a Gatorade. There you go. Now you can't buy anything anymore in this world for cheap. That's for sure. Everything is just too stupid and stupid expensive. Stupid expensive. Still have my Mortal Kombat arcade one up. Got a new PC board updated on Mortal Kombat 2 now. I can fall down now. Were you having problems with your arcade one up on the Mortal Kombat? Bozo, I'm not getting what you're trying to say. PC board updated. Oh yeah, fast food. Favorite fast food. Oh man, favorite fast food. I do like Taco Bell, but I do like this place. I don't know if it's just Texas based or whatever, but they're called Taco Casa. And man, their tacos, boy, they pump the meat in there and cheese and not everything. It's not like, Taco Bell where, you have a little line of meat right here and, you have little bitty sprinkles of cheese. I mean, they pack this crap on, dude. So I'd probably have to say Taco Casa and then Taco Bell. Pizza Hut, any pizza, it's good. Oh, okay, Mortal Kombat 2 was very messed up. That sucks. Yeah, I'm still holding on to my 2 arcade 1-ups right now. The Golden Tee and the Rampage. I don't. In the future, I might get rid of them, though. I don't know. I really wanted a actual dedicated, real Rampage arcade machine. That would be awesome to have. But those are pretty super rare too, though. I mean, you ain't gonna find those in a everyday setting. You know what I mean? Pretty crazy. Wendy's is good. Papa John's. Whataburger's good. But depending on where you live, you might not have Whataburger over there. Well, guys, I don't know what else to say, man. I kind of talked my brains out. Yeah, fast food restaurants right now. Oh, yeah, they're packed. They are packed. Especially drive-thrus, I agree, because of the coronavirus. It's crazy. Yeah, I've wanted an NBA Jam dedicated cabinet. But like I said, the few I've seen, these people just want way too much money for them. $2,900, $3,400. I mean, jeez, for a 20-something-year-old machine, it's crazy. New GTA set in the 70s and 80s. Most likely, I wouldn't doubt it. Rockstar Games, they are really big on their old retro, back in the day type music and everything, and their settings and stuff. It's just great, and I love their marketing, like their Grand Theft Auto Vice City marketing and stuff. I mean, it's just great. They're one of my favorites. Jack in the Box is good, but I'm mad at Jack in the Box because they used to have, well, they still have the egg rolls, but they used to have where you could get soy sauce with it, And I used to squirt the soy sauce on the egg rolls, and they did away with the soy sauce, so they upset me when they did that. I seen NBA Jam for $1,500 on eBay. Yeah, it just depends what area though, because I'm in Texas. Let's say if somebody has an NBA Jam in another state or whatever, I'm not one of those type of people that's going to drive, 8 to 1,000 miles just to go pick up one, I don't like driving. And plus, if you have somebody to ship it, that's another good price to add on it. But, yeah, some of the ones local to me, though, they're just too pricey for the NBA Jam. Favorite music station from GTA? Mine's always been the. Well, my favorite music station from Grand Theft Auto 5 is, gosh, I was talking to somebody about it yesterday. It's that song by Jewel Now, Nowhere to Go, oh, nowhere to go, or whatever. I love that channel. I've always liked female artists the best. I don't know why. I think it's just their beautiful, beautiful voices that, you know, raise up the twisted side. Yeah, Flashback FM, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Well, guys, I guess I'm going to wrap it up for this live stream. I'll probably do another live stream later on in the week. I might do another one. But yeah, if y'all like these live streams and stuff where we just, you know, chit chat and we can even do them where I'm just playing games and BSing with y'all. That's cool too. So, you know, after this video renders or whatever the hell it does when I end it on YouTube, just write down in the comments below and let me know what kind of stuff live stream y'all want to see. I know some of y'all want to see me live stream playing some of the arcade stuff and too, but just give me some ideas and we'll do it. Great stream, Chris. Ultra Combo. Man, I don't got my stream deck hooked up where I could do something for y'all. Let me see. I don't know if I have to update. I don't even know if y'all can hear this. Let me see. Let me see if y'all can hear this when I push my stream deck. Yeah. Ultimate Combo. Did anybody just hear that? Did you hear the Ultimate Combo sound? I don't know if it's recording in this. I don't know if anybody heard it. Ultimate Combo. The girlfriend is calling. Well, go make her happy. Oh, y'all heard it? Yeah, the Ultimate Combo. I have it on my stream deck where I just push the button and it does my favorite Sand and Killer Instinct. Pretty funny. But after this video's done and it, you know, it's on YouTube, make sure you like the video, because liking the video, if you haven't already, it helps the channel a lot. Believe it or not. I didn't think the likes and the dislikes determined a lot of the channel does, and it does. You know, there's a few trolls, I want to say, that every time I post a video, it's automatically dislike. And I'll have like 40 or 50 likes on a video, right? And there'll be one dislike. And I think it's the same freaking person every time. But so if somebody pushes the like button, you know, if you have 30 likes and one dislikes, you know, at least the likes and stuff balance out the channel, you know. But me, when I bashed the arcade 1-up Pac-Man, that funny video, boy, I mean, it might have got like maybe 50 likes, but I think it almost was up to like 200 dislikes on that, so it killed that video. It was pretty funny. That's a good idea. Should do a 90s themed video, play arcades and get dominoes on a Friday night, take it back to the 90s. That's a good idea. You know what, I'm gonna screenshot your idea. I like that idea. I really like that idea. That's a good idea. Do some 90s feel videos on here, huh? I like that idea. That's a really good idea. Appreciate that. Well, everyone, I appreciate you staying here for 2 hours and 35 minutes. It means a lot to me that you spent your time with me. And I'll do some more live streams if y'all like the live streams better. and we'll play some games and bullshit and all that. That'd be great. Yeah, play some cards as well. Okay, yeah, that's good ideas. Well, y'all just keep on lookout on the channel. I usually do a few videos a week. Just check them out, and I appreciate if y'all hit the like button. It helps me out a lot. But I guess please comment, like, and subscribe. I always comment back. Till next time, see you later. Y'all all have a wonderful night. Let me end stream. Thanks again, guys and gals. I'll see y'all later.